I happen to be a part of his journey, one part of it. Because his journey is just fantastic. From his movies to his lots of contributions that he has made to society, lot of branding things that he has done, so much literary stuff that he's probably learned from his parents. And so he is perhaps the most multifaceted brand that you can think of. And I think the first time I personally worked with him was when we did the ad Pappu Pass Ho Gaya for Cadbury. And then it went berserk in terms of the kind of work that we did together over the years. We are still doing. So the journey started with that, and the longest one campaign journey that I did with him was for polio. We shot for many years, and it was really, and every time it's an education. Whether you see him on KBC, I mean, look at him, the gravitas with which he can say things. I don't think it's easy for anyone worldwide to do that kind of stuff. I think it's fantastic to work with him. Yes, there are many stories. Like I mentioned polio. Now polio, we had very little money. It was a government project. And we used to, and he was not charging any money. And we used to shoot in between his films. Go at lunchtime and shoot it off in 20 minutes. I went to Coorg once where he was shooting a movie, and he said, just come along, we'll find the time. And we found the time. And so knowing the situation, that there is no time, there is no money, and it's a great cause to be related with. So people think of, I'll be shooting with Mr. Bachchan, so they'll take time. No, Mr. Bachchan understands what requires time, what requires agility, what requires good messaging. When I first spoke to him, I've written about this also. About polio, I said, when I first went to him, I said, Mr. Bachchan, people have written about you, your image from your movies, when you started playing the angry young man. I said, sir, I have an idea. I want you to play the angry old man for polio. Now, what I meant by angry old man was like a senior person in your family who has the right to scold you and who obviously has the gravitas to bless you. The entire polio campaign was when he was firing up people that, धिक्कार है, कल तुम लोग पोलियो के बूथ पे नहीं आए, अरे क्या कर रहे हो, बच्चे की जान से खेल रहे हो, जाओ. So that was the tone, and we made some ads when there was a great attendance at the booth, and he came back the next time saying, Shabash, ab aaya na maja, come on. So that was fantastic. Then I was working with him for Gujarat tourism for very long. We did some 22 odd films, and he came up with the suggestion. Now this is one side that you would not know, of many people. It was overall over 2-3 years, I think 45 days of shooting. And he said, Piyush, I'll walk through the places. We'll shoot in person. No green screens, no nothing. He gave 45 days. And those are the best 45 days that I spent with him, because we were traveling and spending time at the shoot, before the shoot, after the shoot. Bachchan is a holistic person. So when you work with him from script level. You spend time together. He has suggestions to make. He is open to hearing ideas. He is open to contributing to ideas. At the end of the day, when we work together, it's very clear in his mind that we want to reach somewhere for the entire project to be a success. It's not about, I've seen it with many younger artists, take my shot from here and take my shot from there. Never. He is playing the role and always doing his best to make the project look good. See, Mr. Bachchan was a brand. When he was doing movies, he was a brand. You just, when we were growing up and said there's a Bachchan film coming, you didn't ask what is the film. You're going to see. That means he was a brand all along. That he became a brand for communication of advertising kind, because movie was also communication of one kind. Then his entire personality, the people see, when I say multifaceted, I mean that he can be a good mentor in messaging, he can be a fun guy in messaging, he can be a dance guy in messaging, he can play roles in messaging, and that's what makes a multifaceted brand.